Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody guys, let's take a look at the euro currency. This week is extremely interesting for the euro currency in particular because in this week we have an important event that should provide activity on the market in the next week, and I'm talking about the European Union summit. So it's 2-day summit and started on Friday. Today is the last session of the summit. That for us the major interest is the approving of the rescue fund, the amount of the rescue fund, how they will make the contributions to this fund, and that will be decisive for short-term perspective for the euro and maybe even for the medium-term perspective. Because last week in the report I said a lot about this and in general on the measures of the European Central Bank. That's the reason why we were waiting for some more radical, more bravely steps from the European Central Bank in this week, although we haven't got it. But well, today I have checked the more extended comments by the Christine Lagarde on the perspective of the European Union, and actually everything not as bad as we could suggest. So I strongly recommend you to read the fundamental part this week in our report, because a lot of things stand there. I just could mention a few major points of the report. So first of all, about the measures. For the European Union, it is critical right now to not slow down the supportive measures by the European Central Bank, to not slow down the providing of liquidity to the markets. And I would prefer to see the more aggressive behavior from the European Central Bank and the European Union in general in the fiscal measures that could support the European Union economy. Because my suggestion is that this is right moment to the European Union to take the lead, or at least to contract the gap from the United States and use their temporal difficulties that they have. They have difficult situation in domestic politics. They have the president's run. No matter who will win in elections, that will hold for some time in the United States. If Donald Trump will win, they will meet the same existing problems, and the Democrats again will start pressing them with the different frauds, probes, domestic unrests, and so on. If Biden will win, they will have to regroup or rebuild the political background, and that will take some time. And that will be really great chance for the European Union to take the lead in the global politics and resolve some of their own problems. It's my opinion. But to do this, the European Union should be, well, more aggressive in the financial sphere. That's what we have currently. That's why approval of this fund, it's necessary to do for the European Union. Somehow I suggest that it will be approved. Also, if you take a look at the indirect indicator, you could see the overall net long position on the euro, the recent price behavior. It tells that investors also hope that this fund will be approved. Depending on what will happen with this fund, if it will be approved, we could see Monday gap up, opening up reduction right to the 116 area, maybe at least to 116. If it will not be approved, euro in the medium term could drop back to the 109, 110 area. That is the short-term reaction. What will happen in the longer term, we will see, but in the short-term reactions will be drastic and very strong, I suppose. The second moment that I see currently in the fundamental background, I don't know whether you have seen that or not, but it seems that the world's governors starts to prepare us to the second wave of the pandemic. So it seems that the relapse of the pandemic will happen, and it's a lot of headlines appearing here and there about this topic. Politicians talks about that, and Lagarde in the speech said that it still stands at uncertainty around the second wave of the virus. Headlines point on the relapse of the viewers in the areas that actually where the viewers have not been seen for a long time, for example in Spain. United States, it's all clear, the situation stands difficult, so a lot of headlines starts appear about this in the relapse. So, and I think that it will happen, but now it's uncertainty exists on the degree. Whether it will be minor and light form, it will be radical, difficult to say. But it's clear tendency in the mass media on the preparation of the population to the second wave of the limitations and pandemic. On the background of this event, it's more crucial for the European Union to provide measures to keep stimulus. That's my opinion. And if they will follow this, I'm sure that the euro currency will show the good performance ahead of the United States dollar. And it will be medium-term or long-term upside trend. Actually, guys, monthly chart points, grabber that we have, and the major grabber, points on taking out the 126 level. It's now unbelievable, but, well, that's what the technical chart tells. Well, it means that, well, here we have the specific weekend, not common weekend, because currently the technical tools takes the backseat. Market will open with the gap, depending on results of the summit. Results of the summit we will get today, in the evening, or United States will know in the morning. So that's why we will provide the technical analysis, but currently it seems only weekly chart analysis could make some sense. Currently on the daily chart, intraday chart as well. I'm not sure that will be very useful, but anyway, on the daily chart, nothing to talk actually. Well, you could see the same pattern, no reasons to cancel this trading plan. Market behaves very good. Price is closed above the stop, so we're still watching for reaching 1550, 116 targets, butterfly and XOP. That's our suggestion. I don't see here something really new and no reasons to change something. On the 4-hour time frame chart, we could talk only about the recent retracement that has happened on Friday. You could see it totally agrees and matched to the harmonic swing that market keeps very accurately with this upward action. Right after the harmonic swing has been completed, market turns up again. So here is also everything stands as it should be. In here we have intermediate targets, 114.75, 115 is XLP based on our this inner ABCD pattern and the same butterfly, but 127 extension, 114.90. Now it is interesting with the hourly chart. Recall what we do in hourly chart on Friday. We talked about this deeper ABC top retracement, and we said based on this sell-off, some disappointment of the European Central Bank statement, I said that it could be either here, but market has chances to proceed lower to the XOP that stands around 1350. If you remember, there was a conference area, second conference support. It's also XOP. At the same time, we have come to conclusion that it makes sense. It is possible to attempt to take the long position against these lows because pullback here should happen. Maybe godless people to sell will be formed. That's the conclusion that they have come to on Friday analysis. But euro has shown better performance. And you can see that indeed not only the pullback has happened, but market actually has erased this ABCD pattern because this top stands above this one. That is C point. And it means that the ABC pattern is not valid anymore. That's the bullish reversal swing. That's the reason why here we're interested only with this most recent upward swing. We're not interested with the lower standing support levels. Why? Because market has erased retracement action. It stands in an upward action. It shows the bullish reversal swing. If market somehow drops below these lows, it means that this scenario has failed. If the scenario is still valid, we are not interested with the levels that stand below it. So that's two mutually exclusive moments. And as market still keeps this swing valid, shows the pullback, we're interested only with the minor levels. I don't know how we could use it on Monday because market could open with a gap up, I suppose. But if something happened that we still could use it somehow, well, keep an eye on these levels. Any bullish trade here should stand against these lows. Those stops should be below these lows, and ability to take the long position some either here or here. That's the short-term stop that we have, particularly on this chart. Whether this will be, working chart for Monday, I do not know, but currently situation stands as we just have described. So let's see what we'll get on Monday. I suppose that will be a very interesting week on euro currency. And keep an eye on the news headlines today. It's interesting what will be the result of the summit.